Things are getting better for Nigeria. Things are getting better. For Asiwaju is on the throne. Things are getting better. Things are getting better. Things are getting better. Mr. President, things are getting better. Hey, things are getting better for Nigeria. For Nigeria is on the way. Progressive government. Things are getting better. Asiwaju, congratulations.
Congratulations, though. Omogo, Anambra, they themselves, especially the traders in UpIweka. How do you pronounce that again? Us, right? In Lagos, back in the early 2000s, right? So we had this Nollywood chokehold and Idumata, and you have we had these regular adverts, right? That they will remind us of other shops in the East where people could get the copy of their movies, right? Ebing Pejo Lane, Idumata, Balogun Street, Idumata, something like that. Then you hear UpIweka Road, Onitsha. But that's now you pronounce it. You pronounce it as a UpIweka or something like that. Anyway, they've had enough of Soludom's militia. The one is currently using in his way to combat insecurity in Anambra State. The one he believes, right, have delivered so well. But people have had horrible experiences in the hands of these guys. They have been subjected to violent extortions. Some of them that have actually led to the death of few people. So they couldn't take it anymore. Today they took it to the streets, in front of their shops, in front of their market, but to the main road.
Yes, right for UpIweka. Neye Soludo, neye ndi Soludo na course. Oye ndi Soludo na course. Na block go express. Onwezwe na aga. Happening life na UpIweka now. Happening life na UpIweka. Enough is enough from that man. Tabuku Sunday ka apụtara ọrụ. Enough is enough. Ndị asabe ekwelo. Ihe na-eme ha adịrọzi mma. Ihe na-eme anyị nwebe ndị driver adịrọzi mma. Reporting life na UpIweka. Reporting life. Enwere ebe moto si aga. Acha block the whole road. Ka ama na ntị adịrọ. Reporting life na UpIweka. Say block all the whole road. Come on, we'll be other the driver. Nonsense, enough is enough. Governor Soludo, no, ya call again. Governor Soludo, therefore, I call again. Very mother must.
So they are tired of the governor's militia's extortion. They've had enough. And I hope, right, their concerns are pretty much addressed. I hope they are addressed because everywhere, everybody is angry. Maybe yesterday they beat Gandola like a thief. They beat him when he's supposed to get that time when he was pocketing the Kano State money to open his Babariga mobile banking CEO, remember? So when Gandola then was pocketing dollars, there were some people in Kano that stood behind him, defended him. When in Gombe, he didn't steal he didn't steal dollar or pocket dollar. But one then beat Gandola and few people around him, then beat them up like say they're a cow, then steal. They won't lynch them because everybody is angry. And why? They said because Gandola came to Gombe to disrespect Shitty Man. Shitty Man is from the northeast, and there are rumors that they said Gandola want to be deputy to Tinubu. Do you know that Gandola is almost 80 years as well? It's almost 80. Tinubu is about 85. I don't even know how it's going to be. Anyway, we can't do for before anything or more. They don't throw shares. So this is like the highlight of the week, kind of. You know, everybody is angry. Everybody is, and any given opportunity, people just want to go mad. That when they are done, you can ask them and say, "Why did you react like that?" And they'll tell you, "I don't know. I just remember that I was angry." Bottled up anger, it is called, right? This was yesterday. I gave you a bit of that yesterday as well, right? But Zulum, the guy behind the old brouhaha, fighting for his own brother, that is likely going to be dropped by Tinubu, right?
Dan Allah a girmama ma North East Chairman namu kowa ya zanna kai wana dogo mutum wana mai bai da hakuri ne shiro kanari yo shahadu kowa na ngala thank you. So everybody should please sit down. APC is our home. APC is our party. We are here. I wonder why they buy it one. APC is our party. I want all of us to remain calm and support this administration. We are here to move forward. We are here to endorse President Tinubu and Kashim Shettima. No more. So salamu alaikum.
You get that now? So that was a Zulum. I did show you the part, you know. But there is a guy, you know, his name is Aliyu Audu. He was appointed as Tinubu's special advisor on public affairs. But it was just one of those job for the boys, right? Then the guy resigned. Everybody was surprised, like, why did you resign? You're like, you don't do anything, you just get money. Like, your job is practically like the easiest job ever. Free cash. And you can travel the world. Said, no. We are going to remove Tinubu in 2027. Inshallah. Okay, hang on. Tell us more. How do?
And I couldn't, in all honesty and all consciousness and in my conscience, be in his government knowing I am plotting against his removal in 2027, because I will. By God, we will remove him. By God, we will remove President Bola Tinubu in 2027. And collectively, Nigerians will install a leader that will be our chosen, not his chosen, not any local. It will be our local. 2027 is Bobowa local.
What exactly has caused this resignation?
I think it's a matter of principle. It's a matter of living for something greater than oneself. It's a matter of believing that Nigeria is not beyond fixing. It's a matter of actually understanding what loyalty means and to what or to whom your loyalty should be absolute, and being bold enough to take a decision, even if it's at a personal cost, or even if the future is uncertain. I'd rather face an uncertain future than be certain with and I couldn't.
He actually said, with the evil that is going on right now. So he's certain, he's confident that they are going to remove Tinubu in 2027. Interesting. Yeah. That's Audu. His name is Audu Aliyu. Okay. And from all indication as well, it seems that this 2027 charade is actually going to be very interesting. It's going to be interesting because a lot of things are going to shift on all sides. And it might be too early, right, to write off those who are ganging up to get rid of Tinubu. So Tinubu and his gang, they know he's not popular. He's an illegitimate president of Nigeria, a kleptomaniac, drug dealer, as well, a drug boss, it's not like just drug dealer, like boss, call a certificate forger who managed to pay the right price and bought the system that was supposed to be the people's system, fortunately bought it over. So it is going to be very, very hard. And it is not impossible because it is Nigeria, where they believe that everybody has a price, including this most vocal critic of Ace. We then go back and make a deal. Well, we shall see, right? So, brother, we shall see. In Lagos, where Obasa, as Tinubu's kind of like, guy, no, not guy, Tinubu's, one of Tinubu's tools, the one that is about to possibly send Sonweku to the political oblivion after 2027. Obasa, he was addressing his supporters in Agege. He was addressing his supporters, and he was kind of like addressing the concern of pushing or presenting bad candidates. And he told all of them, listen, it's not about the candidate, whether the candidate is bad or not bad. Once the leader says this person, even if the person is bad, since the leader says, nah, the candidate be this, is good, none, take it like that. Tinubu's political academy and their mindset. This should tell you why APC, their followers, I'm talking about those crumb eaters, the Lagos Abubakus, the crumb chasers, the ass lickers, the all risers. Why they all think alike, behave alike? Because in their APC, they have just one rule, and it is their boss rule. It's the Baba's rule or the order from above. This mentality.
Àwa ló là límọ̀ṣọ́ kò lè bàjẹ́. Àwa ló là límọ̀ṣọ́ kò lè bàjẹ́ o. Oh my dear APC, àlímọ̀ṣọ́ là wá wà, àmọ́ra wa solo.
Ẹni òfò ni ẹ ṣòfò láyé ẹ tún sí lálìkìyàmà ẹ̀yin rádaràda wọ̀nyí.
That mindset. If somebody like me goes in there and start asking questions as a APC, Egbekegbe member, especially in Lagos, I'm going to raise a red flag right away. Why is he asking questions? Who be this one? Listen, we know they ask questions. You're this one, what they do to know. We know they do IL. If you want to chop inside our party, you have to follow whatever the leader says. But that person is not qualified. That's like around the bottle in a square O. It won't fit. Once they say it's okay. No, they take it like that. The rogues in Nigeria. Brethren, it's been an interesting night, I have to admit. That means as much as it's also a night of a somber reflection, so to say, looking at what is going on in Benue, people reacting, how long they will react, and what is their reaction going to change. In all of this, right, there is one picture here. Nigeria, a country that has been captured by purposeless, visionless, narrow-minded, then we call them the tribal ethnic jingoists. Nigeria has been captured by self-centered people. And in all honesty, right, except something is done, we are all just waiting to die, and die in a way that is not going to be our own choosing. You either run away or when you stay back, you have nowhere to run to. Then you stay back and wait for your death. Now, this kind of idea is because those who are supposed to defend you or protect you, the guns bought for them, weapons, ammunition bought for these rogues, they were meant to protect you, defend you against the likes of all these terrorists who are now being pampered by these criminals. So since everything is so deliberate, right? Maybe tonight is also a night when you can tell yourself the truth that except something changes, nothing will change. Maybe except you change. And what do I mean by that? A lot of us are enablers. If it doesn't affect me, if it hasn't affected me, maybe it's not that bad. These guys don't like these guys, and therefore maybe that is why they just want us all not to like them. I pray you won't become a victim before you decide to do something, okay? Because this may be your only chance. This may be your only chance. And the only sort of like impact you could make could be that your voice. So add it. Because you see, those of you in Nigeria especially, right, who are the direct victims of all of this, you need to understand what you are dealing with. You do need to understand that those who allowed this to happen, they did intentionally. Don't let anybody deceive you that Nigeria can't defeat these terrorists. The reason why Nigeria can't defeat the terrorists is because those sponsoring them, those enabling them, those protecting them, those shielding them, those rewarding them, they are the same people who are telling you that they want to protect you. So it doesn't work that way. And what do you do with that? What should you do about that? It is that once you know the truth, and then you understand how the lies has affected you. Now that you know the truth, the ideal thing is to end the lies and then activate the truth. Because activating the truth means that you are likely going to act, meaning you are not going to look forward to the sky daddy and say, he should come and save you, because it's not coming to save you. It's not going to save anybody. Now, that moment of truth, right, is what Mayegun's diary political represents. I share what I know. A majority of them are things that are already in the public space. But because Nigerians are people who are, like I said, if it hasn't affected them, they are not really too about. They will say, "What will be your own?" Now, Ben, are you from Benue or are you from Enugu? Do you understand? So on Mayegun's diary political, the effort, therefore, is to make you show interest, because once you know that it affects you too, it may not physically yet. Maybe by then, you will stop buying the lies and stop spreading their lies, their propagandas, their gaslighting, their blackmailing, and every other thing they have used to try to deviate from the real talk. So again, the moment you know the truth, I expect you, right, to do better. You know what they say? They say, once you know better, you're expected to do better. You should be a better person. So what I give out, or how I get your attention to look into all of this, is for your own good. So what you do with that information is also yours. It's on you. Or I am of this general belief that, ignorance is like, it's a choice now. Kind of like ignorance is a choice. If anybody says, I don't know, I didn't know that, it's because they chose not to, or they pretended not to know. Everybody will know what they have to know. And you have all this information to help you make a decision. Talking about decision again, you see, there is no sky daddy coming to save anybody. It's not going to happen. I don't know what your religion teaches you, and I'm not here to possibly question your faith, all right? But there are some certain things that, listen, you have to do before even your own faith. Your faith can come to effect, right? Bible says prayer without work is what? Is what? Waste of time. So similarly, once you know the truth, you know those responsible and those who are responsible for all of this. You know those who have the power to take action, but they choose not to. You know those who are playing tribal politics or whatever it is they are playing with, while people are being killed every now and then. You also know those who are their influencers, enabling them and the rest of that. So what are you going to do about that? What are you going to do? Because they will keep doing this. You are aware right now. A time is coming that you may never be aware again, and it's because you are dead. You'll be lucky to die peacefully in Nigeria of today. It's more or less like they've booked most of us to die violently. So the question is going to be when and what are you going to do about it? Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see you some other time. All right? Thank you so much. And good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary, Diary Politico.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary, Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Presido bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òwúrọ̀ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Àyè.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kí. ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọgọlọmọ